Let's talk about the COVID-19 situation first, and this is a story that is developing from the state of Maharashtra. Remember, Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has already appealed to the people of the state to follow norms. His own minister has been seen flouting rules. Forest Minister Sanjay Rathod was seen throwing all COVID norms to the wind as he, along with his supporters, visited the Pora Devi religious place in Maharashtra's Washim region. This as the minister is named in the suicide case of one TikTok star, Pooja Chavan. The minister was incommunicado for 15 days after being named in this case. Today, he gathered thousands of supporters in a show of strength. He's also hit out at allegations that have been leveled against him in terms of the man, in fact, in terms of the allegations of him being behind the suicide of the TikTok star in question. But he, of course, is in news for all wrong reasons. He's been seen violating all norms when it comes to the COVID protocol that has been set up by the government to bring the situation under control.
पण उद्याच्या कार्यक्रमानंतर मी सर्वच राजकीय पक्षांना विनंती करतो आहे की आता कृपा करून आपल्यापासून आपण सुरुवात करूया. एक तर हे शासकीय कार्यक्रम पुन्हा एकदा मी आपल्या ह्या झूमच्या पद्धतीने सुरू करायला सगळ्यांना सांगतो आहे. त्याचप्रमाणे अगदी उद्यापासून सर्व राजकीय, धार्मिक आणि सामाजिक मिरवणुका, मोर्चे, आंदोलन म्हटल्यानंतर तशी आंदोलन आहे पण गर्दी करणारी आंदोलनं आणि मोठ्या काही यात्रा ह्याला पुन्हा एकदा राज्यात काही दिवसांसाठी आपण बंदी करत आहोत. कृपा करून सगळ्यांनी याची नोंद घ्यावी आणि सगळ्यांनी सहकार्य करावं.
Vidya is getting us more details on that story. She joins us from Mumbai. Vidya, the BMC says that we will be ruthless. We'll do a crackdown on all of those people who are violating COVID norms because that's how we're going to deal with the situation of a spike in cases. What action is going to be taken against this minister, given that there is video evidence, not just that, there's been a lathi charge as well?
Well, as of now, the Maharashtra government is, although they had said very clearly that there cannot be political and religious gatherings now, but in spite of the fact that since Rathod had managed to, for a show of strength that we have seen huge number of people, his supporters gathering, Maharashtra government has not yet really spoken out about what actions they are going to speak. But yes, as you mentioned about the Pooja's case, the suicide case in Pune, that case is already being investigated. Apart from that, as we heard, Rathod himself is alleging that it is all, he's being targeted by the BJP. As we had seen, Devendra Fadnavis was the one who had written a letter to the DGP, and also the National Commission for Women had swung into action. So on that front, he is already defending himself. On this front as well, he is very clearly saying that it is not him who had called up these people. They came on their own. And that is one of the reasons why he cannot really be punished for someone else's actions.
All right, Vidya, thanks for getting us up to speed with that. Vidya, with that report from Mumbai City.
As Maharashtra cases rise, India Today does a reality check.
People were wearing masks. Many of them who were caught and fined were wearing masks below their nose.
Bindas attitude, no mask excuses.
मेरे को प्रॉब्लम है, मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम है मेरे को.
अच्छा, आपको मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम है तो आप मास्क नहीं पहन सकते.
हाँ.
सीएम ने भी बोला 8 दिन का टाइम दिया है, मास्क पहनो ऐसा बोला. केसेस मुंबई में बहुत बार सुने नहीं, सीएम क्या बोले?
नहीं सुना, मेरे घर में टीवी नहीं है बॉस.
You know what happened last summer.
बहुत गड़बड़ हो जाएगी अगर लॉकडाउन हो जाता है वापस तो वही है जो पहले 8 महीने हम लोगों ने सर्वाइव किया है वैसे ही तकलीफ हो जाएगी वापस. तो चाहता हूं कि नई लॉकडाउन हो.
Next 10 days are crucial.
The situation is just building up. The next 10 to 12 days are going to be very critical, and it's only after 10 days from now we can fully establish which way we are going.
Well, there's been an ultimatum even from the government there where they have said that 8 days before they take a decision on what next, and if they don't see the situation improving, they will be forced to impose a lockdown in the state owing to sudden surge in cases of COVID-19. India Today did a reality check to see if people are paying any heed to the appeal or not. Here's a report by Mustafa Sheikh.
The coronavirus scare is back in Maharashtra. The sudden resurgence after a period of low cases has stirred the state government into action. The Chief Minister has threatened another lockdown if people don't heed basic norms that have been imposed.
लॉकडाउन अगर नहीं चाहिए तो जो 3 चीज हमेशा मैं कहते आ रहा हूं, मास्क पहनिए, हाथ धोइए और एक दूसरे से एक सुरक्षित अंतर रखिए. देखते हैं येत्या 8 ते 10 दिवसामध्ये किती जणांना लॉकडाऊन हवाय, किती जणांना लॉकडाऊन नको आहे.
India Today did a reality check to see how the rules were being followed.
मास्क पहने बिना हम लोग तो छोड़ते नहीं गाड़ी में, और आज बहुतेक सब ज्यादा करके सब लोग मास्क पहन के ही आ रहे हैं. और उससे पहले जैसा अभी आप बता रहे ना कि मुख्यमंत्री, उसके पहले पैसेंजर इतना केयरलेस करते थे कि कैसा भी ऐसा लगा इधर आके लगाने का, कभी ऐसा छोड़ के जाने का. तो हम लोग सब वो अभी देख के ही करते हैं कि अभी सब बराबर लगाते हैं मास्क, तभी अंदर छोड़ते, नहीं तो छोड़ते नहीं हम.
But not all are taking the Chief Minister's message seriously. Some made excuses.
मास्क किधर है? मास्क मैं काम पे, मैं उधर भूल गया मैं.
Others feigned ignorance.
मेरे को प्रॉब्लम है, मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम है मेरे को.
आपको मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम है तो आप मास्क नहीं पहन सकते.
हाँ.
सीएम ने भी बोला 8 दिन का टाइम दिया है, मास्क पहनो, ऐसा बोला. केसेस मुंबई में बहुत बार सुने नहीं, सीएम क्या बोले?
नहीं सुना, मेरे घर में टीवी नहीं है बॉस.
Police feel that people in general understand that there needs to be a collective responsibility.
बहुत फर्क है, बहुत जन मास्क वेयर कर रहे हैं अभी, बहुत जन, लेकिन कोई तो पुलिस के पावर में दिया है उनका ये करने के लिए.
Most Mumbaikars we spoke to expressed concern over the rising cases in state and felt that another lockdown will sound the death knell for small businesses.
बहुत गड़बड़ हो जाएगी अगर लॉकडाउन हो जाता है वापस तो वही है जो पहले 8 महीने हम लोगों ने सर्वाइव किया है, वैसे ही तकलीफ हो जाएगी वापस. तो चाहता हूँ कि नई लॉकडाउन हो.
There are negligence which has been there, so I think that negligence should be avoided. Everyone should be responsible so that this situation should be avoided. Yeah, this is for everyone.
There was a considerable difference seen. People were wearing masks. Many of them who were caught and fined were wearing masks below their nose. But there was a difference. This is according to the frontline workers we spoke to, who said that people have started to follow this COVID protocol, but these guidelines have to be followed with discipline for coming 14 days for Maharashtra to avoid another COVID wave. With camera person Mangesh Ambre, Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.
And after a sudden spike of over 6,000 cases since the last 3 days, Maharashtra on Monday reported 5,210 new cases of COVID-19. Currently, Amravati city and 5 other districts are under complete or partial lockdown. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray is going to be holding a meeting at 4:30 p.m. with the BMC Commissioner as well to review the situation. Over last 3 days, 17,500 people so far have been fined in Mumbai for not wearing masks in public places. Efforts are underway to tackle the crisis in the city. BMC Commissioner Iqbal Chahal has said that the next 10 days would be crucial. He added that the officials are keeping a close eye on enforcement of norms. COVID crisis has also, in fact, struck the Uddhav Thackeray cabinet, with senior NCP leader and Minister Chhagan Bhujbal testing positive for COVID-19. Almost 60% of ministers from the Aghadi government have tested positive so far.
पिछले कई दिनों से महाराष्ट्र में भी नंबर बढ़े, खास करके 3 जिलों में, और एहतियाती कदम सरकार ने उठाए हैं. कुछ जगह पे लॉकडाउन लगाया है. भीड़ भड़का ना हो इसके लिए शादियों में पाबंदी लगाई गई है, सार्वजनिक कार्यक्रमों में पाबंदी लगाई गई है, और हम प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि आने वाले दिनों में कोविड को नियंत्रित किया जाए. और कुल मिला के जो हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है इलाज के लिए, सभी जिलों में ढंग से सारे इंतजाम किए गए हैं, लेकिन एहतियात जरूरी है और सरकार एहतियातन प्रशासन को कहा है कि जो भी उचित होगा आप निर्णय लें।
कोरोना का रुग्ण बढ़ रहा है तो मुझे लगता है मुक्कापट्टी लगा के थोड़ा सा डिस्टेंस रख के अपना काम करके निकलते तो कोरोना को रोकने का जो प्रयास चालू है उसमें हम सबसे सुन। मुंबई पुलिस को कल से दिया है अधिकार और वो लोग भी अभी साथ में काम कर रहे हैं।
Mustafa Sheikh is getting us more details from Mumbai. Mustafa, your own report suggests that the people, in spite of all of this, and they're seeing it before them, the government has said, we will take the strictest action possible. We will be ruthless, is what Iqbal Singh Chahal told us. In spite of that, there are violations left, right and centre.
Yes, of course, it's taking a lot of time for people to fall in place, for them to realize that they had a month of January where they were freely roaming, they were partying, there were weddings happening, but the situation changed. The situation has changed for bad, because earlier cases were found in the slum areas of Mumbai, but now it's the non-slum areas, residential building, and it was the city like Mumbai and Pune which are crowded where cases were there, but currently 4 tier cities, 3 tier cities, Amravati, Nashik are facing huge spikes. So there is a trend in the cases which are being reported, and there are possibility of variants of this COVID which are affecting Maharashtra and Mumbai. That's why the surge is so sudden, but the death rates remain the same. But amidst all these questions, the government has to take strict measures. People have 14 days time, at least in Mumbai, given the population ratio. Yesterday we reported 760 cases in a day. Given the population ratio, in 14 days, if the cases continue to rise, it goes above 1,000, then there will be no other option but the BMC will have to put in strict measures and take lockdown measures. It's in the hands of people. There is still crowd on the city of Mumbai. If we can't avoid that, at least masking up, controlling the cases of spread of virus is something which will help Mumbaikars to keep their job, to keep their livelihood. Back to you.
All right, Mustafa, be with us. In fact, BMC Commissioner Iqbal Singh Chahal is joining us with the latest updates on the situation in Mumbai. Mr. Iqbal Chahal, there have been enough and more warnings from your side, but we see violations, they continue, and the cases are also spiking, and there's a direct relationship between the two. What's going to be your the next step that you're going to take? What's your next line of action, essentially?
This surge started on 14th of February, about 8 days back. And on 14th of February, we had 529 cases which came that day. And yesterday, we got 924 cases, kept on adding by 50, 100 every day. But today, it has come down to 750 from 924 for yesterday. And there are 2-3 important indicators. One is positivity, one is your death rate, the mortality rate, and third is the ratio of symptomatic to asymptomatic, which is very critical for our hospital infrastructure. Now, as far as death rate is concerned, we had 4 deaths on 14th, and yesterday we had 3 deaths only, and we are in single digit continuously. Secondly, as far as positivity is concerned, we have moved from 4.5% to 5.5%. 1% additional positivity has increased, which is not a good thing. And but the saving grace is that 80% of the people on an average are coming asymptomatic positive, who do not need any hospitalization or medical treatment, or no beds in the hospital. They are home quarantined. But here I must put a rider that the situation is just building up. The next 10 to 12 days are going to be very critical, and it's only after 10 days from now we can fully establish which way we are going. But in this background, we have to be very, very careful, cautious, and our Honorable CM Sir, Shri Uddhav Thackeray Sir, yesterday in the Facebook live address has very rightly mentioned that government is not interested in lockdowns. Government is not interested in curbs. Now it is the common citizen, our eminent citizen, who has to decide what does he want, whether he wants a lockdown, or he would show COVID appropriate behavior and ensure that things don't go from bad to worse.
Yes, but a couple of things which may not be in the hands of the people really would be new variants. What, in your opinion, Mr. Chahal, what exactly is driving this surge really? Are these the new variants, specifically the UK's variant, which is the B117 variant that seems to be driving the surge in Mumbai or maybe other places like Amravati?
Yes, it's a matter of great concern, especially in our Vidarbha, in Amravati, in Buldana and Yavatmal. It has been established by our experts that a new strain, a mutant virus is very infectious, and that's why a lot of cases are coming up. In fact, we are surprised that in a small district like Amravati, which is just 15% of population of Mumbai, they have 600, 700 cases a day, and their positivity has gone beyond 10%. Our positivity is 5.6% only. So this is a cause of great concern, and the impact cannot be ruled out in Mumbai also. But right now, we have moved from about 530 cases to about 800, 900 cases, which is not a large increase, considering another factor that we opened local trains from 1st of February, and 45 lakh people started traveling in these trains. And last 3 weeks now, we have got some addition of cases because of that also. But all said and done, we have to be very cautious, we have to be very careful, and we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that we don't get into a problem.
All right, thank you for joining us. Iqbal Singh Chahal there, the man in charge of the BMC, who obviously has his task really cut out when it comes to dealing with the situation and bringing the number of cases under control, bringing the pandemic under control in the state of Maharashtra. Let's take a look at the worst hit states in Maharashtra. Active cases, of course, continues to be at 54,306. This is how it looks like right now. These are the recoveries and deaths crossing the 50,000 mark, essentially at 51,806. 5 worst hit states, of course, are Maharashtra. The second one is Kerala. It essentially is competing with Maharashtra when it comes to the daily new cases of COVID-19. Active cases at 55,000. These are the recoveries. The deaths are at 4,105. The centre has in the past also spoken about the fact that Kerala has managed to keep the death rate, the fatality rate low, and that is an experience that the entire country essentially can learn from, which means that they're handling the cases well and they're not letting many patients of severe COVID die because of the robust healthcare system. Moving on, Chhattisgarh, again another area of concern. Active cases are at 2,998, recoveries and deaths at 3,806. That's Chhattisgarh also, which is seeing a spike in cases. Apart from that, we have Madhya Pradesh as well, where active cases stand at a little over 2,000 and deaths are at 3,000. These are the recoveries in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Remember, these are the 5 states that are in fact contributing to round about 85% of the total cases of COVID-19 in the country. The last one, Punjab, and specific districts in Punjab also are of concern. Kapurthala, for example. So it's not the entire state, but a couple of districts which are of concern. Active cases at 3,000, recoveries here, and deaths at over 5,000. Also, importantly, the government has been particularly concerned about the death rate, the fatality rate in the state of Punjab. Certain states are driving that percentage up, is what the government has said. Well, amid rising COVID-19 cases in several states, Home Minister Amit Shah yesterday chaired a meeting to review the emerging situation. Remember, the Ministry of Home Affairs has been actively involved. Officials of the Health Ministry and other departments concerned were present in this meeting. The current spike in COVID cases and the progress of the ongoing vaccination drive were discussed in this meeting. The high-level meeting comes in the backdrop of rising cases of COVID-19 in states like Maharashtra, Kerala, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab, the details of which we just shared with you. According to the Health Ministry, over 86% of the new cases have been reported from just 5 states. Maharashtra continues to be one of the worst hit states, reporting over 5,000 cases for the 5th straight day. In fact, for the last 3 days, Maharashtra reported over 6,000 cases. It's only come down by 1,000 just yesterday. The state government has warned that lockdown will have to be reimposed in the state if COVID cases continue to surge. Kerala, meanwhile, saw some reduction in its daily cases. And looking at the numbers in the state of of Kerala, the government, of course, has said that they're focusing on ramping up medical infrastructure to take on any health disaster in the near future.
साथियों, कोरोना के दौरान भारत के हेल्थ सेक्टर ने जो मजबूती दिखाई है, अपने जिस अनुभव और अपनी शक्ति का प्रदर्शन किया है, उसे दुनिया ने बहुत बारीकी से नोट किया है। आज पूरे विश्व में भारत के हेल्थ सेक्टर की प्रतिष्ठा और भारत के हेल्थ सेक्टर पर भरोसा एक नए स्तर पर पहुंचा है। हमें इस भरोसे को ध्यान में रखते हुए भी अपनी तैयारियां करनी है।
जनता थोड़ा ये कोरोना कम होने के कारण ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस थे, लोग नेग्लेक्ट भी थे। अभी ठीक तरीके से मास्क पहनना, ठीक तरीके से जो सावधान रहना चाहिए। जब तक पूरे लोगों को ये वैक्सीन नहीं मिलता है, जब तक सावधान रहना चाहिए। आपको मालूम है अभी अभी महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट फिर लॉकडाउन भी किया है, वो अधिकार पूरा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को दिया है। अभी तक स्थिति कोई आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल नहीं है, कंट्रोल में है, कोई डरने की बात नहीं। मैं इसी संदर्भ में लोग के देश के जनता से यही अपील करना चाहता हूं, आप लोग सावधान से रहिए और सरकार से, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से सहयोग दीजिए, जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस है वो फॉलो करिए।
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.